For timing.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. It's the Deanna and Matt show.
It's the Deanna and Matt show.
That was beautiful.
Oops, I forgot to mute that. Anyway. But we actually have a better, more official intro song, don't we?
It's true. It's as official as they come, right?
Shall we?
Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
So today's final day.
Yes.
Because Sacramento's facing a windstorm chill front.
we got a cool front, so it's pretty nice out. It's really nice, so we thought, why not wear our
It almost feels like fall. To be honest.
No, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So today's episode is brought to you by Einstock, Icelandic toasted porter.
Yeah, I'm trying to make up for calling them Ireland last week. I'm so sorry. Yes, cheers. Cheers.
So do you know the name of the game that we were playing today?
No. No, but I know you do. Nope.
The name of the game is Reign of Kings.
Well, we kind of just decided on this last minute. We went back and forth a little bit on this one.
I was thinking of going ahead and going with Justin's recommendation and doing a survival game, so I figured, let's do Reign of Kings.
Aw, that's nice. We have Justin and Adrian in the chat, and they're fighting over first claimed,
No, they're not, because Adrian...
Oh, Justin said second.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. Good. He's playing nice.
First the worst, second the best.
What are we, in second grade?
Well, third.
It's a little quiet this week compared to last week.
We don't have to talk about last week. And for those of you who did watch last week, I'd like to apologize to all dog groomers and those people, which country I forget the name of, right next to Czechoslovakia. Anyway, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, we're playing a game called Reign of Kings.
Yes.
Which one do I want? I want this one. So I'm just going to hop on a random server here. So the first thing you need to do on a Reign of Kings server is you need to load the server, first of all.
Okay, that's good advice.
Yeah. Step 1, load server.
Load server.
And then next, we have to create a character.
Okay.
So we can make them goofy.
I don't want to.
And unfortunately, there's only males in the game so far.
Okay.
I'm
not a feminist, so it's not a big deal.
So we could randomize everything.
Oh, he's not wearing much.
No, he's not.
Okay. He's got like a Adam and Eve thing going on there.
A fig leaf.
Yeah, I was gonna just say Adam, but then when I say Adam, I mean my boy from Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I better say Adam and Eve. Oh, he's like grooving on this piece of wood out in the middle of the ocean.
Should he be really tall or really short?
Let's do tall.
Really tall?
Yeah, I like tall boys.
Okay, so then we can make his leg size also really tall.
Justin said this game looks like the Jungle Book so far.
Yeah, or Jungle Book /
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. Wait, hang on. Where is it? There we go. Woo!
Oh my god. I'm a lady. Come on now.
Okay.
Justin said, or the MGMT music video for Electric Feel. Standing there with nothing on, she's gonna teach me how to swim.
Should we make him super skinny or just odd?
No, don't make him odd. I always make my characters good looking. I'm gonna be watching them for hours.
All right. We'll give him decent upper muscle.
Yeah.
Lower weight, kind of.
Yeah, he works out.
Head size.
He works out.
That's fine.
His head's kind of small compared to his body.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adrian wants us to make Hulk.
Hulk?
Hulk.
All right. I'll try and get his Gonna hook up.
This is getting.
Do you even lift?
I could say something about a certain someone in the studio, but that certain someone's friends with Adrian. I don't want to hurt.
Oh yeah. Every day's leg day, bro. Okay, so.
Dude, I'm so sore right now.
Should give him like little arms.
Just make him normal.
I'm making him super buff.
Are we gonna get to the game, Matt?
This is part of the game. Alright. That might be a little too big.
Or Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
That's what he says.
Okay. That might be easier to do.
Okay. Whatever you want. I don't care.
Lower muscle. Look at those calves.
That is scary. He's looking kind of odd.
Alright. There, how's that?
I don't care. He's got face paint, I guess, for lack of a better word. The beard is good. We can keep the beard.
Do we want any face paint?
Oh, go back. That was cool. That one, yeah.
That one? Okay. What color?
I don't know. What do you think?
We'll go with the gray.
Okay.
Just subtle.
Yeah. Gray's cool.
What kind of hair do we want?
All of these options are...
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like Native American now. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Whatever you want, love. Oh, Justin wants him to look like Khal Drogo.
No, too late. You've already... No.
We're getting a lot of requests from two people, Matt. Let's...
All right. So Khal Drogo is just adding on a beard like that, right?
Yeah, the hair, too. He's got to have long hair.
Okay.
Because he was never defeated in battle. And when they're defeated in battle, their ponytails get cut off.
There we go. Khal Drogo, done.
Not quite, but we'll go with that.
Well, we could change his...
Oh, yeah, make him dark.
That dark or darker? Like that?
Yeah,
okay,
make him dark.
That's Khal Drogo, right?
That's Drogo.
Actually, we'll make... let's do Dal Krogo. That's going to be his name. And then his voice...
So we don't get sued?
Ook, like smushy.
That does sound like Khal Drogo. My Sun and Stars.
Why you look like that?
It's very Drogo.
Okay, are we cool with this?
I think so. Oh, can you give him a scar on his face?
No.
No? Okay. Alright, then I'm cool with it. We can move on.
Not that I know of anyway.
Okay. Any blue body paint?
No body
okay.
paint. Okay. Dal Krogo. The Adventures of Dal Krogo. Actually, we could change his flag here. This.
He's looking at us very intently.
There. That's good enough.
Okay.
Okay. The Adventures of Dal Krogo begins.
That's right. So let me ask you something. If you had a house sigil, like in Game of Thrones, what would the sigil for the Pyres clan be?
I have no idea.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a lion, because I like lions.
I noticed the lions in your apartment when we came in today.
Let's see here. How many lions do I have in here?
You
There's
have
one.
Yeah, you have quite a few.
2, 3, 4. There's 4.
Well,
just in this room.
House Lannister might fight you over the lion.
Maybe I belong to House Lannister.
You know, you got the hair.
Yeah.
You could be. You are House Lannister.
I was.
Matt
I
Lannister.
almost always pay my debts.
Almost. So it's close enough. They almost always do.
Okay, so the point of this game is you start off with this driftwood club that I have in my hand right here.
It's pretty cool.
And then you hit trees with it to gather wood.
Okay.
And then how much? I forget how much wood I need. I think 75 is what I calculated to get like stone tools, and then some.
Okay. So it's like Elf Root to Dragon Age. It's like. You need like as much as possible.
Yeah, you start off with like basic tools, and then you have to work your way up.
Actually, this is like when we went backpacking at Big Sur last weekend. Tatiana and I tried to chop down wood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot of work. We both tried. The boys, of course, had to take over. We each ended up with kind of our own like responsibilities. And so Tatiana built the fire. Mott's did the cooking. I filtered the water, and Justin was chopping down the wood. Fed into that lumberjack fantasy that I may or may not have.
You do.
Well, there are two types of men that I'm attracted to. Okay?
The ones with, like, metal, like, augments.
Right. No. Listen, there are two types of men that I'm attracted to. The first one is the, like, quiet but passionate, rough with a beard, lumberjack or military kind of guy.
Justin.
Adam, Shepherd, Drogo, you know, there's
Okay.
that, like, that type of, like, you know, again, the quiet but passionate, you know?
Did
And
Hawk fall into that category?
yes, he does.
I guess depending on, like...
Right.
Because I played the...
How you play,
I
right.
played the joking one, and he was not quiet.
Right.
He was kind of a...
He's kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, just like my Shepherd kind of falls into the first category. And then the second category, and the majority of guys that I find myself attracted to would fall into category number one. But there's also category number two. And category number two is pretty boy with problems. And that's Alistair from Dragon Age. That's my boy Troy Baker. You know, he's kind of got the Metro look going on, which I don't like.
I finally saw a picture of him. He is a pretty boy.
He is a pretty boy, yeah. Pretty boy with problems. Jon Snow, Robert Downey Jr.
Is Jon Snow a pretty boy?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Because he seems like the quiet, rugged...
He's moving. He's moving into that category.
I thought he always was.
Well, you know...
He doesn't know nothing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I've been told.
I saw this picture of, like, him at a like a basketball game or something.
Okay.
And he was hanging out with one of the other cast members.
Yeah.
And they said Jon Snow knows nothing. And he's like, come on.
Oh, have you seen that picture of Jon Snow on LinkedIn where he updated his job status and now he's commander of the Night Watch?
Oh, spoilers.
No, you saw that episode.
No, I know, but...
Okay.
For
Oh,
other
they
people.
should know. They should know. They should know that we're going to talk about Game of Thrones. No, but it's hysterical.
Yeah.
Like, on LinkedIn, it pops up, like, Jon Snow has updated his
Right.
his job
Right.
or whatever. No, in the books, he's a little more, especially in the beginning, he's a little more, like, whiny, I guess, for lack of a better term, because he's like, why me? Why do I have to be the bastard?
Oh.
Yeah, in the books, he's a little more whiny
It's
than he was in the
not...
show.
Yeah. Complete opposite of what he is.
Right, but no, he's definitely moving into category number one. Adrian is volunteering to fight Troy Baker. So, Adrian, you'll be happy to know that Troy Baker has kind of fallen off the list.
There could be only one.
He shaved his facial hair. The man bun I was okay with because it worked on him, but he shaved his facial hair, and he's just too metro without it. So, I mean, I have the socks for him. I'm still gonna give him his socks when I see him, you know, one of these days. But yeah, he's not where he used to be. He fell down to the bottom. I'm glad we had this conversation, aren't you?
I'm just collecting flax.
I know. You're just doing what you can over there.
Flax is string. Oh, also, this game has voice chat in it.
Oh. Are we brave enough to do that?
Oh, yeah. No, I do it all the time.
Oh. On the Twitch, though?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Okay, so I collected some stones, so now I can get a stone pickaxe and a stone... Oh, no, I can't. I need more flax. More flax.
So, you know, we went to Big Sur.
Yep, you went to Big Sur.
Went to Big Sur. That was quite an adventure. So, what I had told John I wanted to do was a hike that led to the beach, because I've always wanted to see Big Sur Beach because it looks so beautiful. And what I got was the opposite. I didn't get to see the beach. and it wasn't a hike. It was literally like mountain climbing with all of our backpacks and all of our gear. It was really hard. And when we first got there, so our plan was to get there and then we would just camp there and then start early the next morning. And when we got there, everything was fall. Like all the campground was fall. So we're like, well,
okay.
Yeah. So we're like, oh, well, we'll just walk until the next camping area. And we had like our lights and stuff. But it was extremely dangerous. We didn't realize how dangerous it was until on the way back when we saw it in daylight. But it was very dangerous, and we ended up hiking like in the morning, like 12 a.m. to like 6 a.m. And the first campground was 5 miles. And again, this isn't just steady trekking; it's like up and down, so it takes a long time.
So you guys were hiking in the middle of the night?
We hiked in the middle of the night.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
Scary. Looking back, it was awesome. But by the time we like got all of our tents set up and, we actually went to bed. It was like 6:37 a.m. And oh gosh, I've never been so happy to see a river in my life. And that was another thing, like. You go up and down the mountains, and then when you're ready to camp, you have to go back down because all the camping is down flat, earth by the river. And then it was the next day. It was just so much work because the very first thing you did was go back up the mountain, and you're carrying these 40, 50-pound backpacks of all your gear. And so technically the first day, because we hiked the 5 miles and then we hiked again, after we woke up, after a couple hours of sleep or whatever, we hiked 18 miles in one day, like technically, because we hiked overnight.
That is a lot.
It was, and then on the third day we hiked again, so in 3 days we hiked 32 and a half miles. And again, we're talking like up and down the mountain, and it was nuts. Had I known how difficult it was going to be, I probably wouldn't have done it.
But it's good that you didn't.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what we all said. We're like, well, we'll never hike this again, but I'm glad we did it. We got to see some hot springs, and we really got to bond with.
Oh, that's cool.
With each other. And
did you go in the hot springs?
We did. We went to the hot springs.
Nice. With your new Mass Effect?
No, because that one shows a little. Too much. No, I wore a more conservative bathing suit.
Like the 1950s or 1940s, like
high-waisted, I wore something that covered a little bit more, I promise. No, I wore the Intimate bathing suit to the beach. But it was, so I'll come back to the Big Sur thing, but I didn't get the memo that West Coast beaches are not like East Coast beaches where if you go in like April, it's like freezing. Like I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, let's go to the beach this weekend. Yeah, I didn't know.
Actually, pretty much wherever you go, whenever you go, it's going to be cold.
Yeah, and so we went in the water a little bit, but yeah, no, it was really cold. In fact, if you look really close at my beach picture, you can see goosebumps because I was like, I gotta take a picture, but then I have to put my my clothes back on because it's so cold. But no, I was so proud of us for doing this amazing hike, and it was so scary when we went back and there were these signs that said like, danger, and like trees had like broken the trail and you kind of had to make it up as you went along, and then the boys looked it up like on the way back and it said like, difficult, like this is not for a novice, and we've hiked before.
Well, those types of things, it's like it's better not to know how bad it is.
Exactly. Well,
I mean, as long to a certain extent, like you don't want to go somewhere where you're gonna die.
Right. No. And we helped each other. There were definitely times where actually I've got a bruise on my arm for Mott's like grabbing my arm because I had a couple close calls. And the river was tough too because like the rocks are very slippery, and they move, and we would get to a river and like have to take off our hiking boots because you don't want to soak your boots, but yeah, no, we had a lot of fun. It was very adventurous. So I think we're gonna do it again. We're not gonna go back to Big Sur because we already did it.
Sure.
But no, we've got our move coming up, so it'll be a while. But yeah, no, we definitely, Justin's dream since we moved to California has been to go to Fort Bragg, because that's where North Coast Brewing is, and they make Rasputin, his favorite beer. So I think we're going to try to go there, and we talked about the woods over by Lucas, north of the bay. We were gonna go there too.
Lucas.
Like, you know, where the Presidio is, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Presidio's really pretty.
It is. I've been there.
San Francisco.
Yeah, no, so it was funny because even my mom was a little shocked. Like, she was like, really? You hiked that many miles? I was like, yeah, I did. Mott's makes fun of me because I used my headphones almost the entire time, like, just to focus and, like, you know, because I was there for mental therapy, you know.
Sure.
I went for mental health issues and physical. No, it was great. I did the math and I lost like at least 3 pounds because
Nice.
we hiked so much, and I like my clothes felt better when I got back, and yeah, so it was really, really hard, but I'm glad we did it. And they were great camping companions. Mott's knew everything about camping. Like, you can tell he went with his family growing up because
He was Canadian.
you know, no, he knew his stuff. Trust me. Like, he always knew what to do. But it was fun. So, what have you been up to, Mister?
Oh geez. Interviewing,
Yes,
which
awesome.
is going very well. Probably as much as I'm probably going to be able to say as much of that. But I did release my game finally.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's been pretty popular, is what I hear.
yeah, so I released it last night, and then we just checked, and it's at 3,500 plays already.
That's amazing.
It's crazy.
That's a lot of people.
I was
Yeah.
not expecting
Yeah.
that many people.
No, that's great, bro.
So, if you wanted to check it out, it's on Congregate. Just search for Claim Jumper, one word. So yeah, that's what I've been up to.
yeah,
Just that.
That's awesome.
Releasing it and then trying to get up to the point where I can release it and everything. So,
Any bugs? Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of bugs.
Yeah. That's okay. That's
No
fine.
game is bug free.
Yeah, I know. I meant, has someone gotten back to you?
Oh,
Maybe There's
jeez.
a list. Oh,
What the hell?
it looks like Gollum.
Hey, whoa, hang on, whoa. Friendly person,
It
what are you
looks like
doing?
Gollum. Adrian, yes, I have the Fitbit app. I've used it for a long time, actually. But yeah, no, that was amazing. Every night before we went to sleep, I would like screenshot my progress on Fitbit, and I was like, I will never, as far as I know, have one day where I have like 18 miles like in a single day, and I'm so proud of that. So, but yeah, Fitbit's great.
What happened to him? Oh my god, he died? I chopped off his head?
Oh, that's so barbaric, Matt.
Oh my god.
It's because we're wearing flannel. Wow. He did attack you, though. What choice did you have?
Oh my god. There's his head.
Does he have any loot on him?
Yeah, oh yeah, he
Good
does.
stuff. Well, there's a silver lining.
And he's got an extra campfire here.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, I know how valuable that is now. Now that I've had to set up my own fire, I understand and appreciate a campfire.
Oh, there's a werewolf up there.
Oh, you know something I meant to tell you? So on the way down to Big Sur, we stopped at this restaurant. And it was kind of like a fancy, like, just rest stop. You go in, you know, you pay for food, and then they bring it out to you. But it was this big, like, outdoor setup, and every table had, like, a bonfire, and there were lights. It was really pretty. The food took forever. But so the boys ordered Moscow mules, and the bartender asked if...
Do they come in the copper?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the bartender asked, do you want them in the copper cups?
Sure.
And they said yes. He's like, well, I'm going to need your IDs. And the boys were like, okay. And so they gave them their IDs.
Mm-hmm.
And then they forgot that they had given them their IDs.
Oh.
So this restaurant in the middle of nowhere on the way to Big Sur still has their IDs. So, yeah, Justin and John are going to be going to the DMV sometime next week.
Oh no, they still don't have them?
No, they don't have them. And then we're like, oh, well, we'll just stop on the way back and we'll pick up the IDs. But of course, they were closed on Mondays. We're like, oh, of course, they're going to be closed on the day that we come back. But it was funny. Mott's does what I do, where on all your cards you write CID, and so
Yeah.
he was picking up Starbucks for us, and of course the barista's like, "May I see your ID?" And he was like, "Oh fuck," but he had his EA ID on him, like his badge, and he showed that to her, and she's like, "Okay, yeah, that's you. It's ID technically or whatever." But yeah, isn't that so bizarre to collect someone's ID for copper mugs?
I think it's for just in case you run off with them or something.
Yeah, no, and I assume that's what it was, but I never heard of something like that before. Pretty serious, though.
I bet there's instances where...
There must have been, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but it was funny to me.
Okay, so I got my stone tools. I just got some iron ore. I made a campfire. And what I'm going to do with that...
Justin wants to know if you have enough stone for your first castle.
No. A castle requires...
Looks like a reaper.
Thousands and thousands.
Look, it looks like a reaper.
What, the campfire?
Yeah, like the red, see-through image. Look, it's the body and then, the legs coming out. It looks like a fucking reaper.
You look like a reaper.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, here's a question. If you were a Mass Effect character, which Mass Effect character do you think you would be?
Ashley. I don't know.
I think I'm Ashley.
I'd want to be Thane.
Thane. Okay.
Thane.
Thane's a good one.
Or Legion.
Legion. Again. No, we had asked that question within our group. And Beta had said, but before I even answered, Beta was like, "Deanna, I bet you would call yourself Miranda." He's like, "But I think you're closer to Ash." That's what he said, but I don't know. It's hard to pick a character for yourself. I would think. I could pick characters for other people.
You're not mean enough to be a Miranda.
I am.
Not in a Miranda sort of way, though.
Okay.
You're not cold.
I'm gonna be going forward.
You can be cold.
I can be.
But she's just like...
I'm an icy Capricorn. So, am I closer to Ash?
Yeah.
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 Loyal, but strong and firm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why do you think you're Thane?
I think I'd want to be... I'd want to be more like Thane.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just that...
An assassin that leaves his wife and child behind?
That was circumstantial.
No, I love Thane. I'll always defend Thane.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love Thane. He's a great character.
So what you can do is I built a campfire.
Uh-huh.
And then I upgraded it to this...
I see that.
To this cook place, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
You got your cast iron
And
pot
right
there.
now, I'm upgrading it another time to turn it into a smeltery. And with that, I could make iron from iron ore.
Cool.
And then I can make... Well, I don't know.
Get ready for your castle.
Well, let's see... so, over here's all the crafting stuff. I think I need to make... I need to make a crafting table workbench thing first. Alright, so here it is. Boom.
Oh, nice. This reminds me of Skyrim.
The way... Yeah, kind of. So the way this game works is you see this over here.
Oh, it's Bravos.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So he has a sword out. You see that?
Yes.
Looks like a pointer stick out. Okay. So he has a sword out, and you can actually walk on the sword. It's a bridge.
Oh, no shit.
And then you walk up.
Can we go see it?
Yeah,
We're not ready yet.
Maybe not.
Okay.
Because in his head is this throne room,
Okay.
and that's where the king sits.
Oh. Okay.
Any player can be the king if you sit on the throne.
Okay.
It says, taking over the throne or whatever.
Okay.
And then once you are the king, you get this, special sword, you get crown, and you can adjust the tax rate on the server.
So, dangerous.
Anybody who is chopping wood or mining for stone or iron or whatever, a percentage of that, the tax rate, goes to the king.
Makes sense.
So a lot of people are,
right.
going after the king.
I bet.
All the time.
I bet.
And right now the tax is at 20%, which is a lot. That's ridiculous.
That's really high.
That's ridiculous.
Not quite American tax levels, but still pretty high.
So I'm going to throw in some wood and iron ore into the smeltery.
Cool.
And now it's going to cook up. So in 16 minutes, we'll have iron. We're not going to do
That's okay. Matt's already given in. He's like, psh.
So, I made a workbench. I'm going to plop that down wherever it turns green. Oh, there we go. And then with this, I can make...
This is seriously like when you build a home in Skyrim.
Oh, I need more wood. Oh,
Is
'cause I used
Skyrim one of your 3 games that you would have on a deserted island?
it. Yes.
Yeah, me as well.
I'd also have a computer on a deserted island. So now I could use the wood to make wood blocks.
Okay.
So that'll be done in like 10 seconds.
Cool.
And then I'm going to get some more wood. What's
So
up?
you have a fun weekend coming up.
I do.
Hopefully, right?
I do. So tomorrow I'm going into the Bay Area, San Francisco for job interview. But staying with my sister because throughout the weekend there's going to be a hackathon game jam with the Google Cardboard.
The Google.
The Google Cardboard.
The Google.
Well, it's the Cardboard
I know.
by Google.
I know. But I love when people put the in front of something because it's Southern. You know?
The iPhone.
Yeah, right. I'm going to the Walmart.
So the Google Cardboard, for those of you who don't know, is Google's answer to virtual reality. And it's kind of funny how they did it is they made an apparatus thing that you could hook onto your phone. And it works with Android phones, it works with iPhones, so it works with both. And it basically turns it into virtual reality goggles. So you have your phone and then the cardboard and then you wear it and then it turns it into like virtual reality.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Google.
The Google.
The Google.
Okay, so I have wood blocks now. So now I can place these down and I could start making like a floor. See?
Oh, Nina. I like it. You can walk right onto your workbench. It's nifty, right?
And I'm out. Actually, I could hold this, collect it, and then move it to be on. There. Whoops.
Cool. Oh, I can see your shadow, Drogo. I
It's
forgot what we really.
it's
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Krogo.
I forgot what we really named him, so I just
Doll
called him
Krogo. Doll Krogo. Don't you forget it.
I'm sorry. My long-term memory is really good. My short-term, not so much.
We'll commit this to long term because we're playing this for a long time.
Forever.
At least the next 4 episodes.
That's right.
Put a lot of love into this character, Dee.
Obviously.
So I'm just collecting more wood so I could get more blocks.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
It's kind of funny, like, I introduced this game to a lot of people, like Ryan and John, and they introduced it to a lot of people. And almost the first thing they always ask is, when you chop down a tree, can you get hurt by the falling tree?
See, my first question would be, does the tree grow back?
Yes.
It does? Oh, that's good. That makes me happy.
There was this one time when the 3 of us were chopping down like an entire forest because we needed a lot of wood.
Yeah.
And a guy came and attacked us and said, "You're deforestation! You're ruining it, blah, blah, blah." And we're like, "It grows back." And what's funny
Did you tell him that? Did you point it out to him?
Yeah, but he was just like, "No, you're ruining the nature. You're ruining." And then we see him like 5 minutes later cutting down a bunch of trees. But actually, what was funny is like the next week or something, we started attacking these people who were in the swamp.
Yeah.
And in the swamp, that's where oil is. You can harvest oil for like lamps and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were attacking them because we called them frackers. Because their oil fracking was ruining the whatever.
Right.
Although we weren't like assholes like that one guy was.
You better not be.
No, we weren't.
So I asked the boys which Mass Effect character are they. And Justin said he's a combination of Morden, Garrus, and Thane. And Adrian said he's definitely Garrus.
Whoa, hey, King! Whoa, hang on, stop!
Oh no! That was fast! What happens now?
What a dick.
What happens now?
That was the king, too.
He saw you as a threat.
Good.
He saw... What's her name again?
Dal Krogo.
Dal Krogo as the threat. Did we lose everything? Do we have to start all over?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck this game. Oh my god, we have to start all over?
Yeah.
How sad. Adrian, what makes you definitely Garrus? I want to know. I'm curious what makes you definitely Garrus. God, that's so sad. We have to start all over. All 34 minutes of work just gone. Just gone. Are you telling the king to...
He thought I was someone else, so I'm asking him if he's going to give me my stuff back.
Just come drop it off. So we played Battlefield Hardline, the main campaign, which I have dubbed Hardline Miami because I think it's funny. I've even
see this is
at
where
times,
we need this is where we need the soundboard, and we just have like the.
It's true. It's true. No, no. At times I even forget what it's really called, and I call it Hardline Miami, and I'm like, wait, what? What is the real name? I've forgotten. It was okay. It's not the same studio that makes the Battlefield.
It wasn't DICE.
Numerical? No. So they used their same like engine and
sure, Frostbite.
yeah, right. But no, it was not the same studio, and you can tell. The people didn't look that great. The story had a couple too many chapters. It was okay. It felt like, do you know when like you'll look on Steam and you'll see how long you've played a game, and you can either say that sounds exactly right.
Right.
Oh really? I barely noticed the 100 hours that I put into Fallout. Or you're like, oh god, that's it. Like it was like a total of like 6 or 7 hours, and I was like, I feel like we played this game for like 15, 20 hours. Like it was okay. It was okay. It was okay. Adrian says it's awful. I'm trying to be nice, but yeah, especially after playing because I've played Battlefield 3 and 4.
It didn't seem
and
like
I loved it.
It doesn't seem like a legit extra game that you would spend like full.
Right.
It seems like a mod for Battlefield.
Yeah. No, I
4.
think it was this pressure to put out Battlefields quickly. It's the race with Call of Duty, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that they were trying to get a game out this year. And so they're like, hey, other studio, take this and make a Battlefield with it. But yeah, it was pretty disappointing.
So right now, the king is saying, join my guild, join me.
Okay.
Meanwhile, there's a group of rebels. They're like, no, join us.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't join the king after he just killed you when we lost 34 minutes of progress.
Right, and then they said, if you join the king, we're going to kill you too.
Yeah, they probably will.
And I'm saying, can I remain partial? I don't want to join either.
Yeah, maybe you should just stay out of it.
Oh yeah, no.
And let them take care of each other. So you have been watching all of the Paranormal Activity movies?
So for those of you who don't know me, and actually I think everybody on there does, I do this thing where I pick a series, usually horror series, and I just watch them, marathon them completely. And I chose the Paranormal Activity series. I've been wanting to do them for the longest time.
And you hadn't seen any of them?
I saw 3 a long time ago.
Okay.
And that was when I saw it in theaters.
Okay.
But, and then since then I started this whole series thing.
Yeah. So
I've been wanting to do the Paranormal Activities, and I've been afraid because they're very, very scary movies. But I finally did it, and oh my god, they're awesome. If you could get past the corny, cheap jump scares,
yeah,
there's this story that is all intertwined, and you could take bits and pieces from each one, and they all interconnect. It's awesome. They did a really good job with the series, and I'm anxious to see the next ones.
So we watched the first one. I've seen the first one. We watched it back when we were living in D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And we had friends over, and we were all watching. And I swear, as soon as the movie was over, the power went out.
Oh, jeez.
I swear. And it was like, all the girls like freaked out. And it was so, bizarre. The movie did give me a good scare. I don't like to be scared, which is why I'm sure it was so entertaining for everyone to watch Five Nights at Freddy's. Because I don't like to be scared. But no, there were definitely some creepy moments, like when the sheet like blows. And then when you see the footprints and the horn, like shadows and stuff, like.
So the first one, I think so far, I've watched 1 through 4. I think that one's the scariest.
One? You think one is the scariest?
One is the scariest.
Okay. Well, you don't know
stuff.
You don't know what to expect either with the first one,
Yeah, true, very true.
What's the scariest movie you've ever seen?
It's kind of a tie between Blair Witch Project and The Ring.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go with the Blair Witch Project.
Okay. What about you guys? Tell us in the chat, what's the scariest movie you've ever seen? Scariest movie I've ever seen. Now, this was a long time ago, so I don't know if it would still scare me. But it was at a girl's sleepover in middle school. We rented the movie In Dreams, and funny enough, it has Robert Downey Jr. and he's the bad guy. And you think me of all people, because I love Robert with all my heart. But he is freaky as shit in this movie. Yeah, he is very scary. And again, how ironic, and who knows? It could have just been me being silly and stupid and just being like a 12-year-old. I don't know, but okay. So remember when that theater downtown showed Blade Runner?
Yep.
Okay, so that was right before.
I was there. I
know. I
was sitting next to you.
I know. But do you remember?
Popcorn.
Do you remember? Do you remember that?
Don't you remember me there? I was there.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm saying yes. I'm leading into my story.
My God.
Yeah, you were there. Ryan Thomas was there. Aaron was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I remember. Noah was there. Justin was there. I
Can't
remember.
believe you don't remember.
I do remember. I do. Trust me, I remember. No, but that was the week before I went to PAX South, because the following week I remember was when they were going to show The Shining.
Oh,
and
that's
Justin
right.
was like, you have to go see The Shining because they've never seen it before.
It's so good.
But I like Kubrick, and that's just one I haven't seen yet. So Justin was like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity. You have to go see The Shining in the theater. And like Beta was like, yeah, Deanna's gonna be all scared or whatever. But then I got out of it because I ended up going to PAX South at the last minute. You remember we booked it like the night before.
Sure.
Yeah,
no, it was last minute.
Yeah, it was extremely last minute. But then I remember like being on the plane thinking like, I'm going to PAX and I just got out of seeing The Shining. This is awesome. And Beta sent me a message like, you did not get out of it. We're gonna watch it when you get back.
Oh, good. Good.
We haven't, but he's not watching this Twitch, so I can get away with saying it. But yeah, I just remember like being so proud of myself that I was getting around seeing The Shining at the theater in front of all my friends and being scared to death and getting embarrassed.
The thing with The Shining that I found, it's not that it's like scary.
Okay.
It's just kind of creepy and eerie.
Right.
And I don't know
why. You say that about a lot of scary movies.
I can't put this down anywhere. Why can't I put this down?
Justin says Rosemary's Baby and The Shining because he saw them way too young.
Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard things that one's scarier than all heck, but
yeah, I've heard that too. That's always rated as one of the scariest movies of all time.
Right.
And my mom's answer was always The Exorcist.
That one, okay, yeah, so that's another series that I watched.
Scared the hell out of my mom.
I watched all of them.
Yeah.
And that was one that I really liked because the story kind of connected throughout all of them, and that one was really cool.
What about you, Adrian? What's your answer?
Except there was one of them that it was so bad that it pissed me off.
Which one was it?
It's one of the newer ones.
Of course. It's not the classic.
Like, there's very few movies that are so bad that piss me off.
Yeah, right.
Just come on.
What's the worst movie you've ever seen?
Oh God, I don't know.
All right, name one. Name one really terrible movie.
Okay, I don't know the title of it.
Okay.
But there was this one that I was going back and visiting old roommates, and we rented this one for S&Gs. Shits and gigs.
Yeah, I know what S&G stand for.
And it was about kind of like the apocalypse or whatever, but it was super, super Christian.
Oh, okay.
It had super heavy Christian undertones.
I see.
That was,
you gotta be drunk when you watch that stuff,
it
just
was
like
bad.
50 Shades
We
of Grey.
We weren't drunk enough.
Yeah, that's usually the problem. I've seen some bad movies, but one of the worst movies I've ever seen is I Know Who Killed Me with Lindsay Lohan.
That was like when she was like stripper. Like she was
Yeah,
a stripper.
she went through
She's
that
like,
phase.
ooh, I'm doing this
Yeah.
I'm no longer a child star
Right, yeah,
Disney
she went
actor.
through that phase, and oh my god, that movie was really bad.
She never came back from that, actually.
No, she's doing better.
Is she?
She disappeared.
Because she did that one, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like basically softcore.
Oh yeah, with actually that porn guy in it, James Dean, right? I think is his name. No, she disappeared for a while to clean up. Oprah gave her like a little documentary on her network to document her, coming back and getting clean or whatever. Last I heard, she still has to do all her community service.
Orange jumpsuit.
But at least she's staying out of trouble now.
She's like our generation's Elizabeth Taylor, isn't she?
She hasn't got married yet.
Yet. But when she does, that's going to be like the start of like a whole slew of marriage.
Well, maybe not. Maybe she's turned it around.
I hope so.
What's your favorite movie of all time? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go so deep.
I'm looking at my thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have a lot of movies over there.
I kind of want to say Blade Runner, but that's not true.
Okay. Why do you want to say it if it's not true?
I like the atmosphere and everything.
Okay.
But like, there's some parts that are just kind of like, eh. But it is like
you're gonna hurt Justin's feelings.
No. But it is.
It's iconic.
It's very close to my favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
But it's just not perfect.
Okay.
Star Wars Episode 1.
Okay. Or 3. Right?
No, that Jar Jar gets me.
Or 4. Wait.
Da.
I'm so confused.
No, Episode 1. Favorite movie of all time.
Mm-hmm. Do you need time to think about it? Do you want to answer this next week?
Well, I mean, there's different types of movies that I could say are my favorite. Like, Fight Club had the biggest impact on me, I think.
What is it with men and Fight Club?
It's got a message.
Yeah, but
if you listen carefully.
Oh, I listened.
You might hear it.
God, what is it with men and Fight Club? You guys love that movie.
You
love that movie.
I'm sorry, but Justin and Adrian.
It's Beta's favorite movie of all time. It was He Who Must Not Be Named favorite movie of all time. It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. Yes, it was Voldemort's. It was Voldemort's favorite movie.
I think the movie that I've seen the most. This is not my favorite movie of all time, but is Elizabethtown actually.
That is a terrible movie with Kirsten Dunst.
You say that.
That is a terrible.
That is
terrible
a movie that I do come back and watch a lot.
Matt. I don't know if I can Twitch with you anymore.
Cube is probably my favorite indie movie of all time. If we're not counting Donnie Darko as an indie movie.
Justin said Fight Club is one giant flaming ball of testosterone aimed directly at the male psyche.
Ah! Hey!
There's a horse! It's a horse!
No, that's worse than a horse.
What is it?
That's a werewolf.
Oh! It had hooves like a horse.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
It just disappeared? What the heck? Okay, you guys saw that, right?
I saw it. I saw a shadow.
Oh my god, that was scary. This is
swear
why...
it was a horse.
No, there's no horses in this game.
Oh.
Okay, that's why we need a house. What else? See, there's a lot of movies that I like respect and, love. Like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Great movie. That's my third favorite movie of all time.
Contact will always hold a special place in my heart.
I still need to see that because we both loved Interstellar. And Justin's like, I
Yeah.
can't believe you haven't seen Contact. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember when it came out. Yeah, I remember my mom, my mom and dad having like a date night in the living room, and like I was babysitting my sister, and they were watching it.
Big Fish for its purposes, I really, really love.
That's not a good movie. Sorry, Matt.
Well, I enjoy it. There's this movie called Heaven Help Us, which is another one of those things that I keep watching.
Haven't heard of that one.
Here, I'll do a quick little plug. So it was made. Actually, I'm gonna go.
Oh, let me see.
Commercial break. Oops. So, it's got like the guy from 16 Candles, 16 Candles.
Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah.
Kevin Dillon's in it.
Also,
Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland and the guy from Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, it's Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah.
Wow, he looks so young.
Oh yeah, he's a kid.
Oh my goodness.
So it's about this kid who goes to Catholic school, and I'm going to show here.
Oh.
It's about this kid who goes to Catholic school, and in the 1940s or 50s.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just kind of like a
coming of age.
They get into antics and
yeah,
that's really good.
Okay.
It's also got really good soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Sin City, gotta give props to Sin City.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of things that I like. Brick is also actually, if I were to pick one indie movie to watch forever, I don't know if it'd be Brick or Cube.
You should watch Coherence.
Coherence?
Yeah. Did Derek ever get to give you his spiel on Coherence?
No.
It's fantastic. It's indie, but you'd never know. So you're a sci-fi guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to tell you about it because I don't want to give anything away.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll definitely put it on my list.
Okay. Yeah. No.
I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Actually.
Yeah. No. It's fantastic.
Oh no, I can't tomorrow.
Okay. Well, next week.
Yeah.
No.
Remind me.
Derek went on and on and on about this movie and literally put it on a flash drive and gave it to Justin. Was like, you have to see this. Like, and so he got all of us to watch it, and he was right. It was fantastic. And
okay.
as like a little going away present when him and Lita moved. We all kind of reenacted like some of the movie as like a
okay.
little going away present.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you should definitely see. It's fantastic. I loved it.
I will put it on the list.
Yeah, great movie.
Also,
movie.
Truman Show.
Okay.
Awesome. Love that movie. Loved it. Really good soundtrack. Philip
Do you
Glass.
like Andrew Niccol?
I don't know. Do I?
I'm asking if you like The Truman Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Andrew Niccol?
He wrote it.
Oh yeah. Then
Okay.
yeah. What else did he write?
He's written a lot of good stuff. Did you see In Time?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that was him?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. I thought it was just going to be like this dumb, kind of entertaining action movie.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
right?
but I was very, very surprised.
I was impressed too. I liked it a lot.
So good.
Yeah, no, he's done a lot of good stuff. What about Gattaca? Did you see Gattaca?
Yeah, no, Gattaca's
okay.
good. I wouldn't call it one of my favorites, but.
Okay.
And then I had one more, Unbreakable.
Okay, the Western?
No, the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, I don't think I saw that one.
That is by far my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, mine is The Village.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one was good too.
Yeah, I like The Village a lot.
Signs, The Village, Sixth Sense, obviously, and Unbreakable.
Okay.
So good. Unbreakable, it's not a scary movie. It's about, what's his name? Oh my god. Bruce Willis.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Mel Gibson because he
It's
was
about
in a lot of
Bruce
his.
Willis coming into realizing that he might be a superhero.
Oh, okay.
But it's played very like mellow, you know,
Okay.
and it was supposed to be a trilogy. Like
Oh, really?
This was like him realizing, I think I have superpowers.
Oh, and there was meant to be more after
There's supposed-
that, and
and
then it
then
didn't work out.
Samuel L. Jackson is like the villain,
Oh, of course.
but it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a really cool movie. I'm really sad that it didn't get as much, you know.
Yeah, to warrant the sequels.
'Cause it
Did you
wasn't
see
so-
Birdman?
I haven't. It's also on the list.
It's worth seeing,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth seeing.
Yeah, I can't pick one movie of all time. Like, there's just so many movies that I like.
I can pick one.
Okay, what is it?
The Sound of Music.
Okay.
Theater Dina loves her musicals.
Doe,
A Deer.
a female deer,
Right.
a drop of.
Golden Sun. Yeah. I'm proud of you. I mean, everyone knows that song, but still. I'm
I
proud of
watched
you.
Sound of Music at Music Circus once upon a time, which is the
Good
theater,
movie.
a local theater here.
Okay. It holds up over time. It's still very funny. In fact, I refuse to see any other production of it. Like, I won't go see it on Broadway. I don't want to see a remake.
You might. It's still. It's good live. It's really good live.
Yeah, but to me, it's Julie
Sure.
Andrews, and I don't
Right.
want to see anyone else being Moran.
I could see that.
except for Julie Andrews.
I can see that.
Oh, are we gonna die?
No,
Okay.
I'm just falling this tree off of a cliff.
I know, but that's why I asked if we were gonna.
I'm gonna
die
get
here.
you, tree. That's the last thing I do.
Oh, Jay wanted to know if there's magic in the game.
In this one?
Yeah, because no.
So let me go back to my house. So the point of the game is to survive, and you start off with like wood and stone tools, and then you get this workbench, and then you can make like slightly better stuff, and then you can make an anvil to get iron tools, and then you can make steel to make steel tools. You work your way up, and you can get armor and weapons and stuff. But you can also get all these like furniture things. Like there's a whole workbench that you can make all this
IKEA.
furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can also make like a gallows or a pillory or a cage. And what you could do is you could make a rope and you capture people and you could drag them around and then you put them in the gallows or whatever and you could execute them. You could get a what's it called?
That's very barbaric, Matthew.
Guillotine. So
It's dark and twisted.
So this game actually, it's built like Rust or any of those other survival games, but because it has this aspect of you can become king,
Yeah.
it has this following of heavy roleplay. Like the people who play this are like heavy into roleplay.
I'm always heavy into roleplay.
All right. But in games,
Swipe to the right.
yeah,
Swipe to the left.
swipe to the right, not the left. Is that slave late? Oh, I swiped the wrong way. Anywho, but yeah,
Just
people
trying to lighten it up, man.
and
Just trying to lighten
it also has voice chat, so it's like you run into people, they're like, "Oh, hello, good day." Or, "Good sir, how is your day going?" "Oh, I'm doing fine, blah, blah, blah. Would you come in for a drink?" "Yes, I have some
Have you
water."
ever gone to one of those like Renaissance fairs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could totally see you doing that.
I don't think I could, like, dress up and do the
No,
whole...
but I can see you going and like having a good time.
Oh, yeah,
and
no.
drinking mead and like making the most of it, watching like the jousting and.
Yeah, no, they're fun. They're fun to go to.
Oh no! Don't kill him.
What, this?
Yeah.
You mean this right here?
Oh
Hang
no!
on.
Don't, Matt!
Yeah.
Matt, no! Matt!
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Matt!
Shh. You're getting wool. And bone. Just don't look. Just don't look. Okay, it's over. I should have started off with, like, don't look at that.
I know what you did. You just killed an innocent animal.
I needed it.
That breaks my heart. I can't be friends with you anymore.
Okay.
This is the last Twitch.
With you. Next week, Justin Jones.
You replace me with my better half. My smarter, makes more money half, right? It's okay.
Infinitely more money.
Yeah. No, I'm sure if there was a vote, everyone would vote for Justin.
Well, it depends on what you would vote for.
That's true. If it's a slave Leia costume, then
Well,
actually no, you're right.
hang on. Let's not be hasty.
People like different things, right? What can I say? Oh man. Well, I'm sorry you had to start all over, bro.
No, I didn't. No, I got all my stuff back.
I know, but you still had to.
So also, I just crafted the stone right here.
Yeah.
And you put it in this special slot called your orifice.
I don't care because you killed an innocent animal.
Well, okay. But
for the rest of you,
it's a sharp rock, and you put it in your mouth, and then people who
you do.
Like when I told you, like people can rope you and like drag you around.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yes.
If you use this, you can cut yourself free and like run away before they notice.
It's nifty.
So I always craft 2 just in case they like.
Makes sense.
Get you twice.
It's time, my love.
Is it time?
It is time.
Aww.
Now it's time to say goodbye.
Just when we have enough to make an anvil.
Do you want to make it real quick?
It'll like take a minute.
Oh, well, that's okay. I don't think they mind if we go a minute over.
Where is it? Anvil. Yeah. So yeah, look at all this stuff. You can make a Fletcher to make like bow and arrow stuff.
Just thinking about that poor dead sheep.
It's gone now. Move on. You can make a granary.
I'm gonna tell PETA on you.
You can make a sawmill. Oh, that's new. That's new.
Yeah.
And a spinning wheel?
You're such a nerd. You're so excited. I never get excited like this about video games. I never buy video game leggings or make plushies or shoes.
Yeah. You're total straight laced.
That's right. That's me.
But okay.
Shall we sign off and say thank you?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be back next week.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks so much.